and there's all this cheering, and then once upon a time there was a sheet of glass in front of us with like 30 or 35 people on the other side, and they were all cheering and screaming, and there was a mic pointing to them. And
miss that.
Yeah, I miss that too. And I missed you. How are you, Jenna?
I'm good. It's good to see you.
You too. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Atheist Experience. We are live. Today is Sunday, November 1st, 2020. If you are in the United States and you are over 18 and you are eligible and registered to vote, if you haven't voted already, prepare yourself to vote by Tuesday. That's election day. We have and not just because there's a presidential election, there are House races, Senate races, there are local races, there are issues on the ballots in front of you. And while the Atheist Community of Austin is a nonprofit, nonpartisan educational or corporation supporting positive atheism and the separation of religion and government, we're not here to tell you how to vote. We're just here to encourage you to vote. We've done that both with video messages from the hosts of the various shows and people behind the scene. And we really, from what I've seen so far, the turnout's been amazing. There are, I think it was 65% of everyone who voted in Texas in 2016. More than that has already voted in the early election so far. So, I mean.
And not many people normally vote early, do they?
Yeah, it tends to be mostly one-sided. And it was, I mean, I think we're like 10 times what
Wow.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. I didn't study because I wasn't preparing for politics. I just want to do, this is the Atheist Experience show. So if you have a belief in a God or supernatural or anything like that, that you find is interesting, you can call in and talk to us and tell us what you believe and why. This show is a product of the Atheist Community of Austin, which I've already promoted a little bit. If you're watching us live directly above the chat, which probably is that way, I'm going to guess maybe, there's a donate button, and that everything you donate, Google and YouTube take no cut of. It goes directly to us as a nonprofit organization and helps promote this show, Talk Heathen Truth Wanted. And by the way, nonprofits, which I'll be talking about in just a minute. In addition to being able to click the donate link there, you can also get merchandise at bit.ly/AEN merch. And there's coffee cups and shirts and everything else there you can get if you want a little substantive something for your donation. You can also become a member at the YouTube channel right there. There's a join button there, and you can support us at patreon.com/the Atheist Experience. All of that goes to the Atheist Community of Austin to varying degrees. As a reminder, there are 2 Facebook discussion pages that we have been promoting that are new, and they're unofficial. They're run separately, but that's where we're directing conversations and comments. And that is the Facebook groups AXPFG for the Atheist Experience fan group and AXPPFG for the Atheist Experience private fan group. There may actually be 2 P's. Oh, no, that's right. Whew. Those 2 P's confuse me. 2P or not 2P? We should have done it before we went live. And on that note, there's a group of people who make this show possible every single week, a grand group of volunteers, our crew, the best in the business, who try to make sure that we have decent audio, decent video, that everybody gets stuff. Look, Katie's on the phone right now with a potential caller, and some of them are holding up their official host crew member coasters, which we recently sent out, and I have mine here, and Jenna has hers as well. So, you know, it's not like we get nothing out of this. We got coasters. And I'm thrilled. Thank you so much to our producer for doing that and everybody else. The last little announcement I have is that Nonprofits, just the newest episode of Nonprofits aired right before this. Nonprofits is brand new with new hosts, new segments, and it's airing on Sundays at 3:00. So if you watched Talk Heathen earlier and you stepped out to get a sandwich, you can then sit down and you can watch Nonprofits and then come back and have a pre-dinner exploration with myself and Jenna or whoever happens to be on. That's all the announcements. It's I don't think there's anything else important that's going to possibly be announced in the near future at all. How you doing, Jenna? You got any news?
I do.
Oh, really? Is it big news? Because I thought we were done with the big news.
I'm pregnant.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm really excited. Bring another atheist baby into the world.
Yay! Just like another atheist rock.
Exactly right.
I love the fact because you told us before the show. I'm so thrilled, so happy for you. It's I'm genuinely enthused. But you were talking about how the hormones that go along with it are good, and you're doing good, and everything else. So good news. And if there are callers who have questions, because Jenna's on a journey. Of all of my friends and all of my co-hosts, Jenna's the one that's most obviously and publicly like, yep, I'm on a journey, bring it, let's talk, let's do it. Some of the rest of us are maybe less adventurous, and I know that I want to know, and I know that there are probably callers who want to know what your plans are moving forward, what decisions you guys have made about teaching, how are you going to talk about religion and other stuff. And so if you're a caller and you've got calls like that, Jenna's driving today, which means she's picking who's going to be on from the first call to the last call. And so if you got questions for Jenna, you can call in 512-991-9242 or tiny.cc/call-AXP. I think the lines may be full now. So Jenna, are you ready to start taking callers?
Yeah.